Hello students, so we will continue our previous part. In the previous part we have seen one example of a expression tree. So this is the final solution of that particular example. Okay, so initially we are having a multiplication as a root operator, and then we are having in the left part we are having a power operator, and again we can drill down it. Okay, so we can drill down up to we can get the singular elements, that is a, 2, b, 5, c in this way. Okay, similarly in the right subtree also we can drill down up to singular elements, that is 4, d, 6, c and 5. Okay, so if in a question paper they have given a minus 2b plus 5e, so they have used the e as a variable. Okay, in the expression tree also you can use the e as a variable. So in this particular diagram they have used the c, so it depends upon the question paper. Okay, so don't try to change the variable names. Whatever the names given in the question paper you can directly use as a variable names. Okay, so you don't need to worry about the variables names. Okay, it is up to the question which is given in the question paper. Important thing is that you should have ability to construct the expression tree, okay, in the given fashion or in a given manner. Okay, and what I can suggest to you is that, okay, try to show the step by step steps. Okay, so that if you face any difficulty in a particular step, okay, you can at least get a marks of remaining steps. Okay, what student try to do is, okay, student directly try to create a expression tree or construct a expression tree, and in that particular situation they may create a wrong expression tree, and in such cases they will not get any marks. So better option is that try to show the expression tree in a step by step manner. Okay, what I have told you, okay, when I have solving that expression. Okay, in a step 1 you can identify the root node, you can identify the left part of a root node and right part of a root node. In a step 2 you can drill down more, you can drill down to power operator. In a step 3 you can drill down more to remaining operators, and so on. Okay, so what I have shown to you is that for a power operator we are using a symbol as a upward arrow. Okay, they have used this particular cap symbol, so you can use upward arrow or you can use a cap symbol. Okay, it is up to you. Okay, but in case of data structure, generally as per the reference books they are using a upward arrow. Okay, so you can use both the operators. Okay, so don't need to worry about it. So what we can do is we try to solve one more problem from previous question paper. So we try to see a problem for a summer 19 paper. Okay, so again it is on a expression tree only. Okay, and the question is, okay, there are actually two sub questions here. Draw the tree structure for the following expressions. So they have given two small bits. I think we have solved the first bit, we try to solve a second bit. Okay, or you can take a first bit for your homework. Okay, so bit is a minus 3b multiplied by 2x minus y raised to 3. This is our expression. So we try to write it. So expression is a minus 2b okay multiply by 2x minus y raised to 3. So this is very easy. Okay, we are having a less number of operators, so we can easily create this expression tree in 3 or 4 steps. Okay, so if you observe this expression, again we can apply the same rules. If you observe the expression, then this particular expression consists of two major parts. This is the first part and this is the second part. Okay, so for these two major parts, multiplication is the operator. So multiplication is the major operator. So for a major operator we create as a root. So multiplication is our root. Okay, on the left hand side of a multiplication we are having a minus 2b as the first subpart. On the right hand side we are having an expression 2x minus y raised to 3 as the second subpart. So if you observe this multiplication operator, then you can easily say that, okay, this is our left subtree. Okay, left subtree highlighted by L, and this is our right subtree highlighted by R. So what you can do is, in the next steps you try to dig out, okay, remaining operators. आपल्याला डिग आउट करायचं म्हणजे काय, त्याच्यामध्ये अजून जे ऑपरेटर्स आहेत त्यांना आयडेंटिफाय करायचा प्रयत्न करायचा, त्यांना नोड्स क्रिएट करायचे त्यासाठी आणि सिंग्युलर एलिमेंट्सला पोचायचं. ओके, वी ट्राय टू फाइंड आउट द सिंग्युलर एलिमेंट्स. सिंग्युलर एलिमेंट शुड बी A, 2, B, 2, X, Y. These are the singular elements. When you reach two singular elements, okay, we have generated the expression tree. So this is step number 1. You can note down the step number 1 first. Okay, so in the step number 2, what we can do is, okay, we try to dig out. Okay, so initially we are having a multiplication operator. Okay, on the left hand side of a multiplication operator we are having a minus 2b. So if you observe that particular part, a minus 2b means a is the one term, 2b is the another term, and subtraction is our operator. So on the left hand side of a subtraction we are having a, on the right hand side of a subtraction we are having a 2b. Okay, so if you observe a right subpart or right subtree, okay, in that right subtree we are having a 2x minus y raised to 3. So 2x minus y, this is the one term, and raised to 3 is the another term. So we are having a power operator. So you can use the upward arrow or you can use a cap. Okay, so both ways are correct. Okay, in the last paper solution they have used the cap, so I am using cap only. Okay, you can use anything, you can use cap or upward operator. Okay, so in the left part of that particular power operator, that is 2x minus y, on the right part we are having a 3. So this is step number 2. It is very easy. Once you understand the logic, it is very easy to create an expression tree. Okay, you can note down the second step also. Okay, once you noted down the second step, now we try to create a third step number 3. So in a step number 3, again we are having a multiplication operator, that is our root. Okay, on the left hand side of a multiplication operator, on the left hand side what we have created, that is a minus 2b. So subtraction is the operator. Again, on the left hand side of a subtraction we are having a, on the right hand side of a subtraction we are having a 2b, it is the term. So 2b is the term, so 2b is not a singular term, so it is actually 2 into b. So multiplication is the operator, so you can use the multiplication operator here as a node. On the left hand side of a multiplication operator we are having a 2, on the right hand side of a multiplication we are having a b, so it is 2 into b. Okay, similarly if you go on a right subtree, on the right part of a multiplication operator, you are having 2x minus y raised to 3. So power is the operator. Okay, on the right hand side of a power operator we are having a 3. Okay, on the left hand side we are having a 2x minus y. So subtraction is the operator, 2x is the left subtree and y is the right part. Right, so this is step number 3. Okay, so in the next, if you observe this particular step very closely, then you can easily identify a is the singular element, 2 is the singular element, b is the singular element. So if you find out a left subpart or left subtree of original root element is multiplication, and the left subtree of original root element, okay, in that case you can identify you have reached to a singular elements. तुम्हाला सिंग्युलर एलिमेंट्स मिळालेली आहेत, तुम्हाला ए मिळालं आहे, 2 मिळालं आहे, बी मिळालं आहे, म्हणजे लीफकडे पोचलात तुम्ही. आता त्याच्यामध्ये अजून डिग आउट ऑपरेशन होऊ शकत नाही, प्रत्येक एलिमेंट हे सिंग्युलर एलिमेंट आहे. ओके, इट मीन्स दॅट इन अ लेफ्ट सबट्री ऑफ अ ओरिजिनल रूट एलिमेंट यू हॅव आयडेंटिफाईड द सिंग्युलर एलिमेंट्स, सो वी हॅव क्रिएटेड अ expression tree for a left part successfully. But if you observe a right part, I am highlighting by using this particular blue color. Okay, so if you identify a right subpart, then you can easily see that 3 is the singular element, y is the singular element, but 2x is not a singular element. Okay, so 2x is nothing but 2 into x. So what you have to do is you have to dig out more. तुम्हाला अजून डिग आउट करण्याची गरज आहे. याचा अर्थ असा आहे की मल्टिप्लिकेशन ऑपरेटर आपल्याला बाहेर काढावं लागेल आणि त्यानंतर त्याचे 2 चाइल्ड्स आपल्याला आयडेंटिफाय करायला लागतील. मल्टिप्लिकेशन ऑपरेटरमध्ये जो 2 असेल तो लेफ्ट चाइल्ड बनेल आणि x असेल तो राईट चाइल्ड बनेल. ठीक आहे, आपल्याला त्याच्यासाठी खूप मोठं लॉजिक वापरायची गरज नाही आहे. जे सुरुवातीचं एलिमेंट असतं ते लेफ्ट चाइल्ड बनतं, जे नंतरचं एलिमेंट असतं ते राईट चाइल्ड बनतं. ओके, सो वी हॅव टू गो वन मोर स्टेप. ओके, दॅट इज वी हॅव टू गो टू अ स्टेप नंबर 4. I think you have noted the step number 3 also. In a step number 4, what we can do is, okay, we try to create the, okay, so this is our a minus 2b. Okay, here we are having a, okay, here we are having 2 into b. So this is our 2 into b. Okay, on the right hand side of this particular part we are having power term. Okay, so we are having subtraction here we are having multiplication operator, then 2, here we are having x. Okay, so this is our expression tree. Okay, when we go to a step number 4. Okay, same thing is highlighted by using a paper solution also. Okay, so you can observe this particular expression tree. Multiplication is a root operator. On the left hand side we are having a minus 3b part. On the right hand side we are having a 2x minus y raised to 3 part. So if you perform in order traversal of this particular expression tree, then you can get a original expression tree. Okay, thank you for watching this session.